Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Kara, and in today's video I am participating in the Fall DIY Challenge hosted by Sonia at Domestic Diva DIY. I'm going to have her YouTube channel linked in the description below so you can go check her out. I am so ready for these fall DIYs. I have 4 to share with you today, and they are all made with mostly Dollar Tree products. So let's get into the projects. Okay, we're starting off with a wreath, and I have a Dollar Tree wreath form, and then several of these pumpkin maple picks from Dollar Tree. I went to a bunch of different stores to get enough of these for this wreath, and I got the off-white and then this really pretty orange. And so I am just taking my wire cutters and taking apart each pick and kind of arranging all of these leaves the way that I want. And then I attached them to the wreath form with zip ties. Now I just flipped the wreath over and I'm hot gluing leaves onto the back to fill in all of the gaps. And I will end up doing a little more of that on the front too, just to make it look more full. And so here is how my wreath turned out. I love this. I love the color scheme of it because I think it is very, very fall, but it's not super bright. So I just really love these picks they came out with this year. Next up, I had one of these home signs from summer, and I wanted to just make this more like a summer to fall transition piece. So I took a piece of wax paper and I am just going to outline that sand dollar that's used for the O on the sign with a marker, and then I'm going to cut that out and use it as a stencil to cover that up with something else. So here I am tracing my stencil onto a piece of yellow scrapbook paper, and then I will just cut out that circle and hot glue it onto the sign over the O. And then I got these really pretty floral picks from Dollar Tree that had some white sunflowers on them. So I'm just removing 2 of those sunflowers from the picks. I'm gluing a few extra leaves on the back of my first sunflower just to give it sort of a background, and then I am going to hot glue my first sunflower flat onto the sign. So I'm using one of those pink finger protectors that you can get at Dollar Tree to keep from burning my fingers while I do this, because I want the petals on this to be pretty flat on the sign. And then we'll add another sunflower on top of this to give it some more dimension. This one was so easy and I absolutely love it. It is perfect for that transition from summer to fall. This next project, I have to say, is my favorite in the video, mostly because it is so big, because Dollar Tree is getting so many larger signs this fall, which is really exciting because it allows you to make projects that really give more of an impact, again, like fill up more space on a wall. So I'm starting with this apple sign. I've removed the hanger and the little leaf that comes on this, and then I'm just filling the holes up with some spackle. I went ahead and decided to try out this washable black Crayola paint from Dollar Tree because I had no black paint at home, and this was very thin. It required several coats. I think I did 3, and it still didn't fully cover, but I got the look that I was going for. So next up is this huge welcome sign, and this is one of the signs I'm talking about from Dollar Tree that are so large, and I just love this thing. It's a great backdrop for what I wanted to make here. So I got this sheet of burlap from Joann Fabric, and it was actually in the scrapbook paper section. It was $4.99 for this sheet, which is a little high, but I sprung for it because I thought it would make a really nice backdrop for this sign. So next I went on Canva and I created this wording that I wanted for my sign. And so it's gonna say homemade apple cider, cinnamon, orange peel, and cloves, 25 cents. Love this sign. It's nice and neutral and just that perfect fall piece. Last but not least, we're gonna make a little door hanger pillow. So I found these buffalo plaid pet bandanas at a store near me, a Dollar Tree near me, and then my Dollar Tree had these little hanging pillows as well. I wasn't in love with any of the prints that they came in, so I just decided to cover this up with that pet bandana, and it ended up working out really well. Just sort of wrapped it like a gift, tucking the corners in as best as I could, and then securing everything with hot glue and being really careful not to burn my fingertips while I was doing this. I cut off all of the excess from the top of this, and then I just folded everything down inside to give it a clean edge. I replaced the hanger that this came with, which was a very small piece of twine, and I replaced that with some of the white nautical rope to make it a little more substantial. And then I am just pulling the leaf off of this little Dollar Tree Happy Fall sign, and I am going to take some hot glue and just place this leaf right in the middle as a cute focal point on that buffalo check background. And I really like how this one turned out. It's on my bedroom door, and I am just loving the way that looks. Very simple, very cute. Thank you again for joining me today. Let me know in the comments below which one of these DIYs was your favorite and if you're going to try any of these at home. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.